Well, well, well. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it? I am back. I am live. And if you are dropping on here live, throw me an emoji in the comments box. Let me know that you're here. You're here with Kylie Pax, Australia's emotional eating coach. You know the drill. You know the drill. Throw me that emoji in the comments box. Let me know that you're here. Joshua, oh my gosh. I was just thinking about you, hun. I was just thinking about you. And that is not a joke. I was thinking, I saw Josh's message and I haven't answered yet. Stephanie, hey honey, hey Aresha, thank you so much. Oh Simon, how are you going? It is so incredible to have you all here. I was thinking, is anybody even going to turn up anymore? Because I've been gone for so long. Joshua, it's so great to have you. Josh sent me a message the other day and he's like, woman, no, this is not exactly, this is my interpretation. Where are your live streams? And I'm like, I know. So thank you so much for the love to everybody who's sending the love. I wanted to tell you, I said, Stephanie, thank you. Welcome back. Yes, I'm a little excited to be back. Let me tell you that much. I'm a little excited to be back. For so many of you, as you know, so many of you know, I was live streaming every day. My intention was, I set an intention for myself. I want to live stream every day for 1 year. I don't know. I just picked that. I think I saw that somebody did it and I thought that'd be a great idea. Well, it was a great idea for somebody else. It wasn't a great idea for me. But I decided to do it, and I'm really glad that I set that intention. However, at the 10-month mark, which was, just recently, I got a little unwell, and I lost my voice. Like, boo-hoo for Kylie. Lost my voice, and because of that, I couldn't live stream anymore. And I was a bit devo and I tried to do it and it wasn't working. And eventually I just thought I'm going to need to just stop. Like I couldn't talk at all, And you can see, like for me, how much I like to jibber jabber. So it was quite challenging for me to keep my little trap shut. Shut. Josh says I'm looking rested. Oh, honey, let me chase some now. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's all smoke and mirrors. No, I have had some, really unfun, as I say, some unfun health challenges going on, which I didn't expect, didn't want, and certainly and not appreciative of. However, Esther, it's so great to have you here. Thank you to everybody who is dropping on live here. So yeah, I have had these health challenges and it's not been fun, but I do have a really great support team around me, like both a medical team and then family and friends. And I know that things are going to of course they will, they'll get better. But in the meantime, I was thinking today and I'm like, can I go back to live streaming every day? And I thought probably not if I want to keep my voice. It's made so much progress, but I still have times. And that's why I just did a couple of masterclasses for the girls in my groups. And I had to do them. Normally we would do them in the morning when lots and lots of people could join. I had to do them now at night when people in the US, that's not everybody could be there. I'm like, what a bummer. But I literally, I really can't talk for most of the day. So, oh, Gilbert, how you going, honey? Sending you so much love, babe. So this is how it's rolling right now. I will be doing some live streams. I promise you, I'm back. I'm back, baby. But it probably won't be every day, not for the time being anyway. That is my goal. I want to head back to every day. But for now, there'll be a few a week, 1, 2, 3 a week. We'll see how we go. But I'm so excited to be with you all tonight. I'm squealing, jumping out of my skin because I wanted to share a few things with you, what I've been up to, what's going on. I have been having a lot of fun with Change for Kids. A lot of you know we've had incredible progress that we're making there. We've had some amazing meetings with some really cool government departments. So we are really making massive inroads into changing the lives of 1 million children. We're starting here in Australia and then it's going global. So there's big announcements coming there over the coming weeks. And for myself, so I thought, what are we going to chat about tonight? Because it's been so long since we've talked. And I thought, well, you know what? I've had some major hurdles to overcome recently. Jane, how are you going? Thank you so much. So I've had some major hurdles to overcome recently, like with my health and all of that sort of thing. So I thought, let's talk about overcoming major hurdles, like not just little airy fairy ones that's like, oh yeah, take a Disprin, take an aspirin and it's all good. No, major hurdles. What are you supposed to do when you get hit with something that you didn't expect and it knocks you for an absolute six? And not only does it knock you out, but it completely changes your world. What are you supposed to do at that point? Like, how are you supposed to operate? How are you supposed to adjust your life? So this is the sort of thing that I've had to come to terms with over the last few weeks, over the last couple of months, really. Shirley's here. Thank you so, oh my God, give my love to Michelle, and I'm sending you so much love, and Josie. So this is, this is how it's been for me. It has been, well, it rocked my world. Like, can we do a whole Michael Jackson? So I would. See, I can't sing, which is, well, I can't sing. But also because of my voice, I can't sing, which you should all be like hallelujah, thank God she's not going to sing. And if any of you, please tell me, do people remember that Michael Jackson song, You Rock My World? Right, please. Like, I know it wasn't, I don't think it was a massive hit. But anyway, I'll post the YouTube link for those of you who don't. I was just talking about crisscross, making you jump in my last masterclass that I just did. So, I am showing my age here a little bit. Spooky but true. So, if we're going to talk about overcoming major challenges, the ones that actually force you to make a decision about how you're going to continue to run your life. So this is pretty much, Tracy, how you going, honey? Thank you so much. It's this pretty much the choice that I've had to make over the last couple of weeks. So what actually happened? Shall I just give you the goss? Like, who wants to know? Does anyone care? Because I'll gloss over the story if nobody really gives a rat's butt. That's fine too. I won't be offended. I have here, I've said this now, I have here, this is for anybody who's suffering inflammation in your body. This is turmeric tea. Now, if you are suffering some kind of inflammation, this is really good and really helpful. However, if you're looking for something that tastes good, don't go and get this. Don't. But if you just want something that's going to give you a result and a solution, definitely get some. Definitely. No, wait, Noosh. Oh, thank you. You are beautiful and gorgeous. Keep going strong. Thank you very much, Joshua. Nice mug. I know. Thanks. Right. I got it from T2. They're Australia-wide, aren't they? I love T2. So, because I have 10,100 billion different packets of tea in my cupboard. So, yeah, all those types of things. It does make guest appearances from time to time, floats on and off my live streams. But, so this is what's been going on, right? This is what's been happening. So, yeah, I had been working extremely hard. Wait, my voice is going. Oh, no. We can't have that. We can't have that. Wait, let me have some more water. Okay. Because I'm thinking, I'm so excited. I want to talk to you all. I have been working extremely hard, like non-stop for 3 years now. Three years. It's okay. Some people do that for 30 years, 40, 50. It's all right. So for 3 years, like I've been doing this for a long time, but for the last 3 years specifically, I absolutely know. I've been going like a little bat out of, dark places. Like I've been going non-stop. Michelle, how you going, hon? Non-stop for the last 3 years, full on. And pretty much since my marriage breakdown. So I realized all of a sudden, I'm like, oh my God, like I have no one to support me. I'm all alone. I need to get my act together. And so I started working like a little maniac over the last 3 years, and I built my business, and it was and is fantastic. And I did and do love it. However, I did something a little foolish along the way. Shelby, how you going, babe? And I didn't really take any time out for myself. Now, I understand the value of self-care. How you going, Linda? I'm sending you so much love. I understand the value of self-care. I preach self-care. I know it's important, but somewhere in the nether regions of my brain, I thought I was going to be that real special fancy person who could get by without doing it, right? So what I did is I worked non-stop 24/7. I would sleep, a little when I absolutely had to, but I was working really around the clock, every single day of the week, every single day of the year. I didn't take time off ever. I'm talking like you thought, well, maybe on your birthday, Christmas, Easter. No. No, never, ever took time off. If I would go and visit my parents or do something like that, then I would take my work with me. I would take the laptop and I would work whilst I was there. Christmas, Easter, my birthday, worked all over that. And you're thinking, oh, so maybe you worked in the morning and then you took time off during Christmas dinner. No time off. I would work whilst, at the events. I would do these things. There may have been, I mean, there would have to have been the odd day where I actually ended up not spending the entire day in the office, but I always had my work with me, constantly answering emails, constantly, sending and receiving messages, constant. And what ended up happening, oh, thank you so much, Priscilla, William, Lily. What ended up happening was, it was stupid, and it caught up with me. And so I got really, really sick, right? Because I never get sick. Oh, I don't get sick. Like, this is where I literally, I swear to you, I just thought I was Superwoman. I did. I thought, I'm Superwoman. I am not like the average person. I'm all out there and I'm fabulous and I'm amazing and I can do more than the average bear. Well, turns out, if you're living in a human body, you have limits, the same as all other humans. And I reached mine. And what happened was everything literally just fell apart. I got sick, and I never ever get sick. Just don't, right? I've got all my magic health potions in the cupboard. Like, I take them every day religiously, my green drinks and my mushroom extract and all my oils and fancy things. And well, they weren't going to save me this time. I did a stupid thing, and I'm sharing this with you because I could have hidden it and gone, well, I don't know, I was just had an unfortunate cold and then I lost my voice. No, I mean, I pretty much brought this upon myself, and I got very, very sick. And when you do these sorts of things, you don't recover quickly. So it wasn't like 2 weeks and it was over. It's now it's going to be a period of ongoing healing, essentially ongoing healing. So, hey, El Grey, thank you very much for joining us. So this is what actually ended up happening. And I wasn't intending to not that I was going to hide it, but I wasn't intending to share that with you. But if any of you find it helpful, let me know, because we do these things. We do it in we do it in the pursuit of accomplishment. We do it in the pursuit of money. We do it in the pursuit of, thinking we're going to, I'm not saying these were my reasons. I'm just saying these are some of the reasons why we do these things. We think if we make a name for ourselves, we're going to be somebody. You are somebody. I'm telling you right now, you don't need to accomplish something to be somebody. You are somebody. You're already freaking amazing. So, this is a lot of what actually goes on. Excuse me. This is why, guys, it's going to be a short live stream to start with today, because I've already had 2 masterclasses. So this is actually what happened. But what I wanted to share with you was that whilst working through all of this, I wanted to give you this sort of mindset tool, because it's one of the biggest ones that I found to really help when you're moving through and past this sort of stuff, is to ask yourself, if I was already back to feeling amazing and my normal self, okay, what would I do now? And I ask myself this right now on a daily basis, because some days are really hard for me right now and I struggle. Today was one of those days. I got up out of bed late and I was exhausted and it was really difficult and I had no energy, and it was just one of those days, right? And I felt like crap. My emotions were really fragile. Everything, it was just a blur day. And so on those days, I take control and I ask myself, okay, I get it that you're not feeling at peak performance right now. That's fine. I'm not going to completely, ignore that. However, if I was feeling amazing, if I was feeling my normal self and even better than normal, what would I do right now? It's like, well, I would be in the office and I would start answering some emails, or I'd get my programs ready, and there's some big surprises coming next week. And it's like, okay, fine. Let me just take a few small steps in that direction, and you will find suddenly you start to feel better. But the more we wallow in our own pity, the more we wallow in our own problems, that does not help. That is not helpful. So this really is all about getting yourself, you hear me say, smart, sexy, savvy, and switched on, and really knowing that you always have a choice. Always, always, always have a choice. as to what action you're going to take. It does not mean you're going to feel like it. I didn't feel like it. You know what I wanted to do today? I wanted to curl up like a cat on the couch, because it's real cold here in Australia. Like, give me a shout out to all my Aussies who are out there. Jenny, oh my God, can I reach to the screen and like give you little squiggly hugs? Jenny, oh my God, I was so going to message you today. I'm going to message you straight after this. Joshua says, agreed. Yes. Yeah. If you be sitting around there waiting until, because like, okay, I lost my train of thought. Are we surprised? No. I want to curl up like a cat on the couch there, because I lost my train of thought when I saw Jenny. Yeah, because it's cold here. And I was cold, and I didn't want to even be out of bed, and you know, I had no energy, and I was feeling so tired. I want to curl up like a little cat on the couch, just pull some rugs over me and turn on the heat and just not move, probably forever. That's how I felt, right? So it really does take that mindset shift for you to go, all right, I get it, and I know how you're feeling. Now, listen, if I was really super exhausted, then you also want to be honoring your body and just go, oh, baby, I do need some rest, and you do that, and you rest and you honor your body. However, I've been doing a lot of that, I have, and I really have some so exciting things to share with you next week, which I need to get ready. They still need a little bit of tizzying up. They've got to put their little tutus on and their tiaras. It's going to be so fabulous. I cannot wait to tell you about that next week. But that's all coming. So in the meantime, I have to get that stuff ready. So I thought, okay, if I was super high vibed and it was all happening and it was all amazing for me today, what would I do right now? I was like, well, I would shimmy my butt on into the office and I would start doing these, 3-4 things. And normally my life would be, okay, a list of, at the end of the day, like at this time of the day now for me here, it's nighttime. I would be looking back over my list of accomplishments of the day, and I would just pat myself on the head and go, oh, Kylie, you are so fabulous. Look at all the things you got done. Well, these days, if I'm achieving 3 things in a day, that's a pat on the head day for me. Let me tell you something. That's like, oh, pat on the head, pat on the back. That's like, well done, right? Well freaking done. And I own that, because I know that my body is not its regular state of health. I know that my mind, my emotions, everything just needs a little rest. So for me to be able to go, got 3 major things done today, fantastic. Own it, work it, girl, work your skills. Shelby says, Kylie, I've missed you. I'm so happy you took time for yourself. Trust me, I understand, because the school year is almost done and teachers are feeling burnt out too. I'm happy to see you again. Thank you so much. Yeah, Lily says, I've had the same day today too, but stay positive and can't wait to see what you'll share next. Oh, you're going, you know what I was going to say? Oh, you're going to pee your pants. It's so good. It is so major exciting that keeping my trap shut about it is really hard. Josh, oh, how are you going, beautiful? Are you back home? I think you're back home. I'm sending you so much love. So this is really what I want to share with you today. And I am going to wrap it up, and I am going to make it, short and sweet today, because like I said, I have had to talk a little bit today. Not a little, a lot. I've talked a lot today. But I really wanted to take this opportunity and come and be with you all and come and play. Yeah, you're home. Oh my gosh, how was the trip? How was it? I bet it was amazing. So this is what I'm sharing with you today. So here are your takeaways. It's not cool to push yourself to the brink. Don't be a fool and think it's cool to push yourself to the brink, possibly to the drink. Lucky for me, I don't drink. Well, I drink turmeric tea. I drink that. So, in all honesty, and I tell you these things, and I do want to be open and honest with you, because it's what it's all about. And Linda, thanks, Kylie, so glad you took care. Yeah, and thank you. And so many of us, there was so many times in my life when I could see the warning signs. I did not heed them. Not only that, I did like that language. I did not heed them. I did not heed the warning signs. People were telling me for years. So here's the thing, right? People were telling me for years, Kylie, you should take a break. You should take a holiday. And this is where it gets tricky. our little ego gets real caught up, right, in the whole thing. And I'm like, oh no, not me. I just work. Even one of my best friends, like who I work with in Change for Kids, Dale Stone, you know, he had said to me, so what do you do to relax? I'm like, relax? What are you talking about? I just work. Yeah, I work all the time. And he would spend time with his family, and he was off doing, you know, having mini vacations here and there and taking breaks where necessary. And he'd be like, what are you doing? You know, I'm like, well, I'm working. What are you doing? He's like, well, I'm enjoying the long weekend or the Christmas weekend or the Easter weekend or whatever. I'm like, well, I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm working. My ego thought it wore it like a tiara of awesomeness. I'm like, well, all you people, you can go and have your holidays. I work. But it comes back to bite you on the booty. It's not an accomplishment. It's a foolish thing to do. We all need to take a level of self-care, and because it's a level of respect and love for yourself, to be honest. And thinking that you're, you know, sort of upping your level on the scale of human awesomeness by working constantly around the clock and not taking time for yourself is really, really, really not a smart thing to do. I'm telling you, personal experience. Personal experience. So thank you again. Now, the other thing I was going to share with you is any thoughts that come into your eye, because I keep my little random books here. I know I show you this stuff before, but I keep my little random books full of, anytime I think down thoughts of awesomeness, I write them in my random book. But this was just a really hot tip before I vanish tonight that I was going to share with you. Thoughts will come into your head, like so many of the thoughts that I've shared with you tonight. You know, the voice in your head is going to tell you all kinds of crazy stories. You just need to be smart, sexy, savvy, and switch on enough to recognize it when it comes, be talking to you, jibber jabbering in your ear. Understand it is not true. It is telling you fibs, and then decide, is this a thought that I'm going to keep or delete? Keep or delete. Just hit that delete button and boom, it's gone, right? It will probably try and resurface out the rubbish bin, right? Out the trash, right? From your computer brain. It'll try and resurrect itself, but you just got to hit delete again. Eventually it will go like, do you want to permanently delete this thought? And you'll get an option. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So I'm sending you all enormous amounts of love. Oh, Sevi, it's so great to see you here. And I am just going to mention on the way out the door, so two super important things. One, which is like, I'm so like, seriously, I don't think I've ever been as excited about something as I am about this thing I'm going to share with you next week. So that is coming, and I hope to bring that to you next Monday. So stand by for that. Secondly, I will just mention again, because I know not all of you know yet, so I'm going to keep shouting out about it until you all do know, that I am involved with the Change for Kids charity. We are changing the lives of 1 million foster and homeless children, starting here in Australia and then globally. Now, we have created an incredible initiative. It's called Stack Packs, and what they are for children in emergency care. What is emergency care? That is when children are removed from their home like that. They don't have notice. Nobody gets notice, right? They are literally like ripped out of their home in a second. They don't know what's going on. They don't understand. They don't have any time to process, and they leave most of the time with only the clothes on their back, which very often, depending on the level of care that they have been given previously from the environment they're being removed from, those clothes don't even fit. They're not even right. They're not even the right size. They're not even clean. They're shabby, right? And this is what they get to take into the rest of their lives. They then, if they're lucky, get a few bits and pieces that they can pull with them. They go into a garbage bag, and then they are placed into emergency care with their garbage bag of possibly a few bits and pieces that they got to hold on to. This is what we are working to change here at Change for Kids. So we are starting, and we are helping with kids in emergency care. Now, we have changed the lives of now we're heading up towards 3,000 children in the last few months. We haven't been going even very long. But in the last few months, we've changed I think we're around 2,700 children now. That through your generosity, I know so many of you have donated books, clothing, pens, pencils, texters, colouring in books, toys, gifts, and we even collected over 1,000 eggs at Easter time. So these children's lives have been changed forever by your generosity. And I want to just put it out there that we are still looking for a lot of these types of items to put in stack packs, so that when these children are removed from their homes, that the people in emergency care can say, this is a child, you know, this is a baby, or they're aged between 0 and 2. This is the right stack pack for them. These children are aged between, you know, 6 and 8. This is the right stack pack for them. It has essentials in there. It has toiletries. It has possibly little bits of clothing. It has a few little toys. It has colouring in books, texters, pencils. It has even notepads that they can draw in. If any of these things sound like something you can help with, or you know somebody that could help with, you may even know somebody in business who'd be willing to jump on board as a corporate sponsor, please do post below or send me a PM. I am more than happy to talk to you about it, because this is what it's all about. This is what it's about. Our lives, so often we spend our lives just trying to get things for ourselves, and it is so easy to forget that our purpose in life is not to collect stuff for us, but to actually be giving out, and by that you will receive more back than you can ever imagine. So I want to thank you very much again. If you want to reach out to myself or Dale Stone, I will tag him as well. I'll tag him in the post, so that he's the founder and the creator of Change for Kids. And as I say, this is a movement that is changing the lives of 1 million children globally. We're starting right here in Australia. If you would like to be involved or contribute in any way, please do let me know. Throw a comment below and we'll let you know exactly how you can. There are drop-off points all around the state now that you can donate items as well. So on that note, I am sending you all crazy amounts of chocolate coated love, you know, as I do every single day. That was like a little shimmy coming at you there. But in any case, I look forward to seeing you all next week. Have an amazing tomorrow and a wonderful weekend, my sexy people, because you know how we roll. The only person who has the power to change your life is you. When you step up and take control of the thoughts that are racing through your mind that are currently going unmonitored, and you implement some crazy ass levels of self-care into your life, and remember that it's all about giving more than receiving. That is when, my gorgeous people, that is truly when you have what it takes. I'm sending you crazy amounts of love. I love you all so much, and I'm so excited to be back. I will catch you all next week for the big surprise. Until then, bye for now.